Guys, this video is sponsored by our friends at Geology. This award-winning men's skincare company will formulate a customized skincare routine just for you using a handful of powerful, proven ingredients that have been trusted by dermatologists for decades. In fact, Geology is one of the only men's skincare companies to have retinol as an active ingredient in their products. If you suffer from acne, dark eye circles, wrinkles, or sensitive skin, look no further. To get started, take Geology's 30-second diagnostic quiz, and their team of dermatologists will design and ship a regimen directly to your door. It is that simple. Their face wash is incredible. It smells amazing, and I love the way my skin feels after I use it. With over 4,000 five-star reviews, why not give it a try? Start today with a 30-day trial of all 4 products. Their everyday face wash, Vital Morning Face Cream, Repairing Night Cream, and Nourishing Eye Cream. Head to geology.com, take their free skincare quiz, and with this exclusive offer, you will save 70% off your first purchase, or just click on the link below. Oh, this just in. So Islam Makhachev has now gone to Twitter and called out RDA. One stipulation, we make it 170 pounds. Now, I did an entire diatribe earlier today about all the cowardly 170-pounders that won't fight RDA. I was wrong on the weight class. Apparently, he's returned to the class that he was the world champion of 155. My point's the same. Insert lightweights, welterweights, interchangeable mediocrities as far as I'm concerned, but I will go ahead and offer that correction. Now, let's take a look at Islam's offer. Very interesting. And when Islam went after RDA, he said, "We have unfinished business. I just fought at 160, but I wasn't planning to fight you anyway. So you meet me at 170, and we can carry on with this." Interesting story for me. One thing that Islam has never done a good job of, and that includes here, is telling us what his beef is with a specific opponent. But the RDA is very real. I've never known what it came from. Islam was going to come out to submission underground as long as his opponent was RDA, and Khabib was going to corner him. In the world of a grappling event, it doesn't get any bigger than that, but it just didn't happen. We couldn't pull that off. But what I'm sharing for you is just some insider knowledge. That was well over a year ago. These guys got some kind of heat. I don't know where it comes from. I thought they were both had the same manager, which usually that's a pretty tight clique, those guys. I then found out that they used to both be managed by Ali. Ali and RDA not working together anymore. Is that the time? I don't know. I've never been told. But I do like that Islam has a problem. I do like that Islam's calling for the fight. By the way, I'm very light on this idea, but it's not impossible. We've only seen this one other time, which of course was Chimaev and of course on Fight Island. However, this one goes from the Apex, one goes to T-Mobile. They're both in Vegas. Vegas just saw and licensed 2 days ago Makhachev. They saw that he didn't take any damage. They saw that he was not hit a single time. And there is some checks and balances, just so you guys understand. There's some checks and balances about a guy going back to back. It's very uncommon. Usually if you get out of a fight, this is for most jurisdictions. It's been a period of time since I had to know these rules, but off the top of my head, you automatically get a 30-day suspension. Does not matter what happens. 1 second contest, there's just a built-in 30 days. Now, there is a workaround on that, which is just if you have an independent doctor come in and say he's ready to go. Everybody on fight night gets a suspension. If you got knocked out, boom, guaranteed 6 months. If you got TKO'd, boom, guaranteed 6 months. But there's workarounds. So it is possible. I don't know the rule on that. That would have to be asked to Jeff Mullen, who's now running the show out there in Vegas and doing a fantastic job. But Jeff Mullen was at the Apex and did see Bobby Green versus Islam. And is probably going to, yeah, that guy could fight, sure. Yeah, he took no damage. He's licensed. Everything's, and you're going to give him 10 more pounds, so now I don't have to worry about the health of a weight issue? I don't know what RDA is going to say about that. RDA is probably hurting. He's sucked out. I mean, the 170, that could be the deal breaker. I'm just saying, what if? Right? Because that's what we have most fun with as fans. What if? And what is the beef between them? Because think of what Islam is doing. Khabib has told us that Dana has called Khabib and said, let Islam know he is the number 1 contender. Who puts that on the line? Whatever is going on between Islam and RDA is so hot that Islam is willing to walk away from that. As long as we can agree on a weight class, I'm already in town. I'll unpack my bag, I'll wash my mouthpiece, and I'll see you in 4 days. That is compelling as hell to me, and RDA is not back down from anybody. That's the other part you got to understand. Before everybody goes to work and they get Jeff Mullen's office on the phone, they go through all the steps, you got to make sure that your players are in peace. Generally, the players aren't in peace because it's a sport full of wimps. RDA has had the hardest schedule in the history of the sport. I've never seen anything like it. You guys ever taken the time, go to Sherdog and bring up RDA's resume? Who he fought, when he fought him, the weight classes he fought him in? I have never seen an athlete in MMA have a harder go than RDA. So when I tell you RDA will take that match, I know I'm right. RDA takes every match. 170? Well, now there's something to talk about. Now, just out of respect, you got to bring your coaches in. You got to talk to, hey, what do you guys think? Let's do. I don't know. I mean, what I'm saying is I don't know if it's even worth us having a discussion of, because it is very unlikely. That I do understand. I will just tell you, it is possible. RDA's on the first thing smoking, headed out that way right now. Islam's already in town. Show's 4 days from now. RDA's got a license in that jurisdiction. Islam has a license in that jurisdiction. They want to fight each other. Why would we let anything get in the way of that? Islam Makhachev has some beef with RDA, so he's kept it a secret. He has not told anybody, and that's me asking you guys, right? When I'm asking for advice, I'm looking for an accomplice. So if you happen to tell me the story, but I have never known this. And whatever it is, it's so hot, he's willing to take that risk and put a number one contendership on the line. I want to see that fight. And I need to know what happened with those two.